Ever wonder what sets old money men apart from the rest of us? No, it's not their bank accounts. It's their lifestyle. These guys don't need to flaunt their wealth to show they've got it. They do everything differently in the most subtle yet powerful ways. From the clothes they wear to the cars they drive, they have mastered the art of understated elegance. Stick around until the end, because I'm about to reveal 9 secrets that will change the way you think about luxury and success forever. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Number 1, they never flash wealth. They signal it subtly. Let's start with the obvious, but most often overlooked. Old money men do not flaunt their wealth. If you're expecting them to rock all sorts of designer logos or show off with loud fashion choices, well, you're in for a surprise. Old money is all about understatement. It's the art of looking refined without even trying. They're all about custom tailoring, not the latest IT brand. So let me paint you a picture. Instead of a big, blingy watch or a designer logo across the chest, they're going to wear something simple, like a crisp white shirt, a navy blazer that's perfectly tailored to their frame, and maybe some perfectly polished shoes with a bit of character. It's a subtle kind of wealth that says, I've been here, done that, and I'm comfortable just being me. This whole mindset is called sprezzatura, the Italian word for effortless elegance. It's about looking like you didn't even try, but in reality, every detail has been carefully curated. Old money men wear a style like a second skin. If you want to embrace this, focus on quality over quantity. Skip the flashy logos and go for classic, timeless pieces. You're going to be surprised at how much attention you'll get when you're not trying to get attention. Number 2, their shoes always tell the full story. Now let's talk about shoes. Old money men don't just wear any shoes, they wear quality shoes. And I'm not talking about the flashy brand new kicks that scream, "Look at me." Instead, they wear Goodyear welded shoes from brands like Edward Green, John Lobb, or even Alden. These shoes aren't just shoes, they're investments. They're built to last decades. But here's the kicker. Those shoes are not going to look pristine like they just came out of the box. They're going to have a patina, a bit of wear that signals that they've been loved, well-maintained, and worn often. That wear doesn't mean that they're falling apart, it means that they've stood the test of time. Think of it like this. If your shoes look too new, well, then you're probably trying too hard. Old money men know that a well-worn pair of shoes tells the story of a life well lived, a life of refinement, not impulsive spending. Pro tip? Invest in high-quality shoes that last. They'll eventually get that beautiful patina and then tell everyone that you've got the kind of wealth that's earned, not bought. Number 3, they stick to a uniform. Here's a little secret. Old money men don't spend hours trying to decide what to wear every single day. Nope. They have a uniform, a signature style they wear over and over. But don't confuse this with being boring. The difference is everything is custom tailored to fit their body perfectly. Think about it. A navy blazer, a crisp white shirt, and some perfectly tailored trousers. Sounds simple, right? But that simplicity is exactly what makes their style stand out. It's effortless, but it works every single time. You won't see them chasing every new fashion trend. Instead, they choose pieces that work and that last. One perfect example? Gianni Agnelli, the legendary Italian industrialist. This guy made an entire look out of wearing his watch over the cuff of his shirt. Simple, right? But it became his signature. And that's what old money does. They create a timeless style that doesn't need to change. Keep your wardrobe simple, but also invest in bespoke tailoring. It's all about finding your uniform and then making it your own. You can wear it every day and still look sharp. Number 4, they speak multiple languages. Want to know something else that old money men do differently? They speak multiple languages. Now, we're not saying that you need to be fluent in French, Italian, and Latin, though that would be impressive. But here's the point. Old money men know that language is power. They know when to switch to a different language during a conversation. It's an effortless way to signal sophistication and education. Imagine being at a social gathering, and then suddenly someone switches to French to discuss the wine. Well, everyone else is probably struggling to follow, but those in the know, they get it. And that's the power of language. It's a skill that connects you to a world of culture, history, and social circles that are well beyond the ordinary. Learn a few key phrases in French or Italian. Trust me, knowing how to order wine in the language of the region can make you look like you belong to a much higher social circle. Number 5, they buy fewer but better. This one's huge. Old money men don't hoard stuff. They invest in fewer, better things. The idea isn't to buy tons of stuff and try to keep up with trends. Instead, they buy pieces that last, things that are timeless and that they can wear for decades. For example, instead of buying 5 new suits every year, an old money man might have 2 bespoke suits that are perfectly tailored and will last him a lifetime. The quality of the fabric, the cut, and the fit are all paramount. These aren't disposable clothes, they're heirlooms. Stop buying into the disposable nature of fast fashion. Invest in high-quality pieces that you can wear for years to come. You'll save money in the long run, and you'll look better doing it. Number 6, they understand dining and etiquette like a second language. You may not see old money men bragging about their wealth, but you sure as heck will notice them at a fine dining event. Why? Because they know the rules of dining and etiquette inside and out. From the way they hold a wine glass to how they navigate a multi-course meal, old money men don't have to say a word to show that they belong in high society. They understand the subtle nuances of fine dining, like never talking too much with your mouth full, or knowing how to properly order wine based on the meal you're having. If you're ever in doubt, study etiquette. You don't have to be a master sommelier, but knowing how to navigate a formal dinner will set you apart from the crowd. Number 7, their wealth is in knowledge, not just money. While many focus on amassing wealth, old money men know that the real wealth lies in knowledge. Whether it's a strong grasp of history, an appreciation for literature, or a knowledge of fine art, they prioritize intellectual growth over the latest fads. Instead of binge-watching reality TV, these men are reading biographies of powerful figures or visiting art galleries to expand their minds. They understand that true wealth comes from the things you learn and the culture you immerse yourself in. Invest time in reading and expanding your knowledge. The more you know, the more powerful and refined you become in any conversation. Number 8, they drive understated luxury cars. Here's another huge difference. Old money men don't drive flashy cars. They're not showing up in the newest sports car or the loudest supercar on the block. Instead, they prefer understated luxury, like a Range Rover, a classic Mercedes, or an old-school vintage Porsche. The beauty of this is in the concept of stealth wealth. They own valuable, rare cars, but they drive them with such nonchalance that no one even notices. Drive something classic and understated. That is the ultimate flex when you don't feel the need to show off. And number 9, they master the art of understated confidence. And finally, the most important one, confidence. Old money men never rush, never shout, and never make a scene. They walk into a room and own it. But it's not because they're the loudest or the most extravagant. It's because they exude a calm, collected confidence that comes from knowing who they are. They don't need to name drop or flash their wealth. Their presence speaks for itself. Practice being confident, but remember, don't force it. Confidence is about being comfortable in your own skin. And there you have it, guys. 9 things that old money men do differently. If you want to start living like them, focus on quality over quantity, subtlety over flash, and always invest in things that last, whether it's knowledge, style, or relationships. Remember, it's not about the stuff you own, it's about how you carry yourself. So, what's going to be your approach? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will be sure to respond to all of you. Like and subscribe if you love old money elegance and understated fashion. And if you don't subscribe, well, it means I'm just going to have to wait another day to onboard you. See you in the next one.